Welcome to Seeds of Thought. Today I want to discuss why success is attracted, not chased. In this modern world of AI and fast-moving technology, everything seems loud. Advice everywhere, opinions everywhere, promises everywhere. People are searching for secrets when the real answers are ancient. And before we go any further, let me be clear. I'm not here to give you a new trick. I'm here to remind you of an old truth. Success is not something you pursue. It is something you attract by the person you become. That truth doesn't trend well. It doesn't sell urgency, but it governs everything. The farmer doesn't shout at the ground. He doesn't negotiate with the seasons. He doesn't complain that the harvest is unfair. He studies the law. He respects the process, and he orders his life accordingly. Most people think failure means something went wrong. It didn't. Failure is not a verdict. Rejection is not a condemnation. Burnout is not a sign to quit. They are the price of entry. Let me ask you a question. How long should a person work on themselves? Until when? Until the harvest comes. Another one. How many times should a person fail? Until failure runs out of lessons. And here's the uncomfortable one. If talent were enough, why do so many talented people live frustrated lives? Because talent without philosophy is noise. Self-doubt is not a lack of ability. It is a lack of grounding. You don't doubt yourself because you're incapable. You doubt yourself because you haven't yet decided who you are becoming. And without that decision, every obstacle feels personal. Every delay feels unfair. Every rejection feels final. But to the disciplined mind, these are not disasters. They are tuition. Here is the pivot most never make. The marketplace does not pay for time. It pays for value. Two people can labor the same hours. One is rewarded. The other is overlooked. Why? Because time is common. Value is cultivated. Let me put it plainly, and let me put it in threes. It's not what happens. It's what you do. It's not the wind. It's the set of the sail. It's not the price, it's the value. The farmer who wants a larger harvest does not pray for longer days. He improves the soil. And if you want more reward, more opportunity, more freedom, you must become more useful, more disciplined, more valuable, not someday, daily. The daily work of discipline always comes before the harvest. This is where most people look for complexity, but the laws are simple, profoundly simple. First, the discipline of the book. Read something that sharpens your philosophy, not to be entertained, to be instructed. 10 pages a day compounds into wisdom. Second, the discipline of the journal. Write to clarify your thinking. A confused mind plants nothing well. Clarity is preparation. Do something every day that builds value. Not a grand gesture, a deliberate brick. And finally, the discipline of character. Keep promises you make to yourself, because confidence is not something you feel, it's something you earn. Let me ask you again, what if success is delayed not because life is unfair, but because the soil isn't ready yet? What's important to understand is that character always produces a harvest. That is not motivation, that is law. You don't get paid for what you intend. You don't get rewarded for what you wish. You are compensated for what you become. And here is the quiet tragedy. Many people abandon the field just before the soil breaks open. So let this be the reminder you didn't know you needed. Don't curse the season. Don't resent the labor. Don't envy another farmer's harvest. Improve the ground. Tend the disciplines. Refine your character. And when the results arrive, because they will, they won't feel like luck. They will feel inevitable. And remember, don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better.